Update on the golf cart. So we were going to put in an order for one, but then Ben said, listen. He said, listen, we need one right now. So we just bought one off the lot and it'll be here tomorrow. I woke up and I chose space buns. And then today I wanted to rent a golf cart and just drive around. I live close to Galveston, so we're just going to drive around the old kind of historical sites there on a golf cart. It's my favorite thing to do. And then I like to pull over and read all of the plaques about the history. Yeah, it's the little things for me. I like to look at the old historical homes because Galveston has so many and it's so pretty. And then you can drive around and then there's usually cats. Y'all know I like cats. So there's no way, and if you see this, I have on a swatch. It matches pretty well, especially once we bronze. Looks really nice. But we're gonna try this out, the Westman Atelier foundation, but we're not there yet. We gotta get there. Let's do, I mean, everything in me wants to do Blue Frost, but updated. Let's see if we can kind of bring it into 2022 and not just be straight frost from here to here. Let's see if we can update it. Okay, so we are going to use this because I think this is gonna take it to the next level, but we're gonna put a little bit of warmth in our crease first. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this Rare Beauty eyeshadow base just to kind of cancel out any discoloration. Do not worry about definitely worry, especially if you're the person at my door. As I was saying, we're using the Rare Beauty only from the crease to the brow bone, just so we can add a nice warm shadow, because back in the day, in the late 90s, early 2000s, transition, we didn't know about transition. Ain't nothing transitioning. As I was saying, we're using the Rare Beauty only from the crease to the brow bone, just so we can add a nice warm shadow, because back in the day, in the late 90s, early 2000s, transition, we didn't know about transition. Ain't nothing transitioning. By the way, this is kind of our vibe. I love the blue in the crease, but we're gonna warm up the top part. And then I think she has a baby pink on the lid, and then purple under here, and then the copper blush, and then I know that's a matte gloss that I have somewhere, so I'm excited. Pretty sure I'm gonna be able to get almost everything I want from this palette. I'm gonna start with this shade. This is the warmth that we're needing. We're just gonna pick up a little bit and start to warm up the crease. I don't want it to be too warm at first, so I don't want you to think that this isn't pigmented. I'm picking up the tiniest amount because I don't want it to be just straight up brown. Just a little bit darker than that's gonna be perfect. I'm also gonna link the palette because we love supporting smaller brands, and this is so cute. Look at this. It just pops out just like a CD. I mean, I had to use this palette for the vibe today. And then it's a little CD case. It's so cute. Go get one. It's amazing quality, and we love supporting small business. Now in that picture, it seems that she has white on her brow bone, but it doesn't look shimmery. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're grabbing, we already have it, I'm so excited. This is from City Color. I love these. They're so much fun, and they just bring so much creativity to my makeup looks. This is the shade Sky, and we're gonna take this and we're gonna start by kind of pressing it into the socket. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna put another shadow on top, but this is gonna be really cool for dimension and making sure that it stays really nice and blue. Trust the process. And I'm just telling y'all because I'm still getting DMs about the brushes. They're almost sold out. The C41 did sell out, so I'm gonna leave the link here. I don't wanna talk about it too much on my story and have y'all think that that's all I talk about, but y'all have been asking, so there's the link. Go get them. They're almost gone. E28. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. We're gonna grab this shade. Oh, I can't, oh my God, it's my first time doing a makeup tutorial. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna start to press that into the socket. But what I'm going to do is I'm not gonna let the shimmer get up any higher than the blue. Listen, I normally don't flip-flop between palettes, but I need to use this one too. This one is from Beauty Creations, and I needed to grab a little bit of this shade here to add a little bit more depth. Brittany has on basically this color in her crease. And then the reason I wanted to hop over here as well is because this doesn't have an actual shimmery pink, and this is what I'm after right here. It's got what I need, even that. So we're gonna hop into this one as well. Look how gorgeous this is. Still want to keep adding this one because I like the shimmer. These two together are pretty magical. This is so much fun. Now I'm using another City Color base. Let me go figure out the shade. What did I do with it? I already put it back. There it is. It's the shade Ladylike. So I'm not doing a cut crease, but I am going to bring it above my actual fold in my eye, but I still want it to disappear when my eyes relax. I don't need it to show. I kind of want it just all to melt together. Update. My code ROSE20 is still active if you want to grab this palette. I'm going to leave the link. They just DM'd me. I'm excited for y'all. Okay, I love this so much already. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to grab silver to put on top of this pink base, but we have to grab a very small amount of it, and we're just going to, that much. We'll just start in the center, and then we'll just tap. You're still going to see the pink, but it's going to add kind of that shine, and it's also going to melt into the blue better. All right, we're going to do brown liner, and I'm going to keep it pretty thin. Ardell 576s. My favorite lashes at the moment. They're just so spicy and fun. Plus, they're really easy to put on because of the lash band. Don't get mad at me, but I am going to try on the foundation, but I'm going to finish the rest of my complexion, the concealer and powder. I'm going to use what I always use, check any of my recent highlights. That's what I'm using. But the reason I'm doing that is because I should have been ready earlier, but the curtain ladies came and we had to pick out curtains. And then I'm supposed to be ready because it is my anniversary, so please don't get mad at me. It's a special day. All right, I'm going to give y'all a tip because I'm Rose and I just can't help myself. So I'm afraid this might be a smidge too light. And since this is a very pricey foundation stick, I don't want to just rub it on my hand and try to correct the shade with the mixing pigments. You can do that, but let me show you this. So we're going to take this right here. Okay, grab that. This is from Indeed Labs. It's called Nano Bronze, and it's amazing. Under on top of foundation. It's wonderful. I've talked about it before. In fact, I did a whole video on it, and not sponsored. It's so good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dot it on the outer perimeter of my face. A little bit there to bronze my nose. Finish the rest under here. I'll grab whatever's left on the back of my hand with my C40. And let's just go ahead and pre-bronze. Don't be afraid to get a little messy. Now we do want to focus it on the outer perimeter, but it's okay if it even goes a little bit too far in because we need that depth. We need that warmth. I promise there's a method to my madness. So now I'm going to take the foundation and we'll put it here, here, here. We don't need too much. That's good there, a little there, and a little there. Don't be alarmed, it is going to look a little bit yellow, but that's only because this bronzer, the bronzing drops, is very red. So you're going to see that major contrast. Now let's just blend this in, blending beautifully, blending quickly. The brush is a prototype. Look how pretty. And then go on top of the bronzer once you have that blended. Boom, look at that match. Woo! I feel like I need to film a video on this because I do this sometimes and I don't talk about it. I always recommend the mixing pigments. If you can get the mixing pigments, please do. But I kind of want to start telling y'all things to use that you might already have. So this is a great way if your foundations are too light. Okay, here it is blended out. I love it. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, so just to give you all an update on what I didn't set the rest of my face. And the reason why is because I want to compare, throwing things. I want to compare things that have ran away. I'm going to film it today. I want to film this clear blush to this and see which one that we like more. But I'm going to film a video on that. So what I used is I actually used my Alma Beauty I'm still gonna add more bronzer because we gotta match this, and that's gonna help pull that back to this color down here. But I use this powder, love this powder, and I use the shade Honey. And for concealer, I use the Huda Beauty, and I use the shade Marmalade. Now, y'all are gonna hear Nina back there. She's helping me with all the makeup frazzleness. Let's grab that purple, and we'll just press that underneath here. I'm not going to put it on because, again, I want to hop off and film that comparison. But that picture of Brittany, it looks like she's wearing MAC Peaches. That's exactly what that looks like. That or Melba. We're going to use this Buxom lip liner. Y'all know I absolutely love these. And I love each and every one of them. Now, I'm almost positive that is MAC Oyster Girl on her lips. I'm almost positive. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. This is how I wanted my makeup to look when I was 12. But it didn't. It didn't. All right, I love you all so much. I'm sorry for the little bit shorter tutorial today, but like I said, it is my anniversary. Give me a break. A little one, just a tiny one. I love you all. I'm gonna go film this right now. I can't wait. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all have a good day.